Sorry, y'all. I needed that little blinker break. Welcome to part 2. We're gonna do our face. First thing I'm gonna do is color correct. These are the I'll be right. Morphe Wake Up Artist color correcting concealers, and I look insane, but I tend to like to start with this lighter shade and then add a darker peach shade wherever I feel I need it. That sounds super hypocritical because if you go back to any of my other tutorials, I'm using a super dark peach, but I've been wanting to switch things up and just kind of find a different way of doing things. Now I know the saying is if it's not broke, don't fix it. I just like to have fun. Makeup is for us to have fun, so that's what I like to do. Anyway, enough of my yapping. Okay, now that we're color corrected to the gods, might I say, this blended out beautifully. Now I'm gonna go in with my contouring. I'm gonna use another Morphe product. This is their Shapeshifter Contour Stick. This is in shade Balanced, which honestly is way too dark, but we're gonna use her anyway. I like really almost can't even take me seriously with this contour right now. I'm going to add all of my creams basically at once. So this is going to be my cream bronzer. And I'm just going to take some of this, I don't know why it's so open, and just kind of put it like right here. I'm not using like a super deep shade just because I used a lot of contour, let's be real. Alright, and next, without blending, I'm going to go in with the NARS Dolce Vita liquid blush. This isn't necessarily a cream, but we are going to use her anyway. This blends really nicely, so I tend to like to use a lot of it. Right now I'm gonna take a cream blending brush, and we're just gonna blend this all together. Now before we even set anything, I'm gonna go in with my foundation. I'm using the Tier Red Mask Fit foundation. I'm actually going to use my concealer brush to apply this. Now the reason that I use my concealer brush to blend my foundation is because I can get a more controlled coverage with a concealer brush as opposed to like a big foundation brush. All right, now I'm gonna move on to concealer. We're going to use the new NYX Wonder Snatch, new-ish, I guess. Oh, I did set my face with some translucent setting powder, but you get the gist. Now I'm going in with my Hoola bronzer on a brush like this. I started using these brushes because I just feel like I get more of a precise placement with my bronzer. Again, I don't know. Maybe I just love to use brushes for what they're not intended for. All right, and here we are. This is the finished look. It took 3 hours to do. Math is hard. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one or my transition video, whichever you see first.